I don't know. You're gonna meme. You're gonna meme.
Just hit record. Are we live? No, we're not live. Let me wait.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you ever get lost in a maze?
What maze?
Like, you ever been lost in a maze? Like, lost in a labyrinth?
I think, like, in Tomb Raider, the first game or the second game, you're in the
like, you ever find yourself going in fucking circles, trying to figure out how to get out? You know? Like, everything is just replaying, you know? Have you ever felt that way? You're just going in circles in life? That's just the same thing? You know, you wake up, take a dump, brush your teeth, take a shower,
by, you know?
The days go by, next thing you know, a year passes, you know? What season pass in life are we on right now? What season pass is this? Season pass 34, 35?
You see, with a season pass, you spend money and you get little nice trinkets. In real life,
so
I spend money.
I'm not even a part of the season. I don't even get the battle pass. You know,
you get nothing.
That's life right now. You know, where's my battle pass? Where's my battle pass incentives?
That's what the people say.
That's how I feel about this game that you want to talk about today. It's nothing more than a waste of time.
We don't have to talk about it that much.
A waste of energy.
I don't even think I have that much to say about it at the moment.
Oh, Jesus Christ, then what was the point? Ladies and gentlemen,
we hit record, we turn the camera on, and we tell the people that
I don't even know if this guy's recording.
We've been on
right
vacation.
This vacation.
The unannounced
vacation.
You know?
We look like idiots.
We went to the Bermuda Triangle.
Is why would you spend money on early access? Why is that the roadmap for so many games now? They have a release date, but there's an early release window, and then obviously there's an even earlier release window when they give out the the review copies. I know certain journalists are allowed to keep those review copies. Most of them are supposed to send them back. I think it depends on what you write with the company in terms of like what you're actually reviewing. Like if you're doing like a 3-hour review, they send you a demo if I'm right. They don't even let you play the game. Like I think you have to do a certain amount of time.
They're doing things now for certain companies where you'll log in to like a Discord call or something. And they'll set you up. They'll set you up.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
They'll set you up with a basically like a remote play thing where it's going to be kind of laggy, but you're playing the game.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like I've heard of situations like that.
Yeah.
Like they're in the phone call, like you said, you'll be streaming the game to play, and as you're going through it, you know they're telling you what it is, what they would want you to write in the article, or what they would want you to emphasize in the article.
Please say it's a return to form in your review.
It's a return to form. What form? The original form?
The form.
This is not the original form. What form is this?
The form of the old form, but it's
What
new?
am I filling out? What is this?
It's like old, but new.
It's like new.
Like I said, did I say this to you or maybe to my friend? I had to take off my rose-tinted glasses and trade them in for a rose-tinted telescope.
To play this game?
No, just because I'm getting older and the nostalgia's just for all these games and movies, just like it's going back.
It's just a different level of intelligence. I wouldn't say rose tints and glasses. It's just a different level of intelligence. You know,
nostalgia.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because some of the products from the past do hold weight. They are well written.
Yeah, but they ruined them.
That's the remasters. I would rather stay with the first edition. You know, why would I buy the second edition copy? That's just me.
Like, it made sense. Like, you get the new version of the game, maybe like a year or two after it came out. But now it's like, oh, let's do a remake, a remaster. And it's like, oh, we updated the graphics and then we ruined everything else. It's like, okay, great. What the fuck was the point? Oh,
you cursed, man. It's the end of the TV show, man. Guys, we got to wrap it up. You cursed.
That's it, guys. Wrap it up.
That's it, guys. Yeah, what's going on with all the
I need the
different
Always
beats
Sunny
and
music.
Yeah, there's been like I guess we should just talk about it, since we're doing our best to straight.
Talk about what?
There have been a couple of mouth breathers out there, people who breathe through the mouth, people who don't know how to make use of their nostrils. They don't know how to properly breathe in the air, into the nose, into the lungs, and then breathe out of the lungs and out the nose. They have to breathe in and out of the mouth. Very hunchback, very gorilla-like.
This is the rambling section of the episode.
Those mouth breathers. Yes, apparently Path of Exile 2 has been released on early access, and all the mouth breathers have been playing this game.
Video games have spectacular.
Sorry.
And you can tell by my voice, I hate this game.
Have you even played it? What the fuck you mean you hate it?
I don't need to play this game. I can watch you guys play it for me. I know it's a terrible game.
I could load it up right now, I guess, and show the very fine audience here what's been going on. But I don't know. I played a lot of PoE 1 since 2012 or so. I've played like every season more or less. Probably missed a few leagues or whatever. And I like the slower pace of the game. That's about all I'm gonna say. I like the slower pace of the combat, but the slower pace of the the campaign and all that shit. That shit's really fucking bothering me right now. Some of the bosses are buggy as fuck. Other than that, I don't know. It's fine. It'll fill the time for you. It's not the most compelling fucking thing right now. That's pretty much it, dude. I don't really fucking have much to say about this game right now. Did you mute yourself? What's going on? You muted yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
You got a different mic.
Oh, no. It's the other mic. I apologize. I
muted myself. Different mic. What do you mean?
Shut your mouth. What I was going to ask is, are you a mouth breather?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to ask you. Are you a mouth breather? Okay, so you are a mouth breather. Right, so this is a game made by mouth breathers for mouth breathers. I want the audience to understand that. The people that made this game, completely autistic. The people who play this game, completely autistic. I know I do have some level of respect for the people that play this game. There is a lot of level grinding. A lot of...
It's not impressive grinding levels.
No, I know, but like there's many layers to Path of Exile. I'm not gonna sit here and downplay.
You know what it is? No, you know what it is? Is there's a lot of...
It's not a deep game?
No,
it's not a deep game.
There's a lot of things that don't work.
Educate me.
There's a lot of things in this game that don't work, that are not optimal. Those are bad. So what these players do is they find the good things from other players, and they find the things that do work, and then like, okay, I'm gonna do that. It's not deep. It's not a deep game. It's
stealing each other's builds.
It's a complicated game, but it's not a deep game. It's not a game that you really want to engage with on like a higher intellectual level. It's a game. It's a game to be played. Maybe understand some of the complexities. Maybe you get some enjoyment out of that. Other than that, I don't think it's the first one and the second one. I don't think they're that compelling. As much as people might want to make you think.
How would you describe this genre? Is this really a true action RPG?
Top-down hack and slash.
Top-down hack and slash. That's what I was going to ask. Top-down hack and slash.
Looting grinder type game. Time sink.
Is it a roguelike? Is there those elements there?
No.
Okay. I'm asking because there's like people forcing different genres with this game right now, so that's why I'm asking you. You played this game for a lot longer. You a little bit more knowledgeable than me, so that's why I'm asking you.
For me personally, there is not enough depth in the mechanics of the characters, and there isn't enough randomization of elements in the game. And what I mean by that is, like, when you play the game, you can have a set list of things you're going to do or things you're going to try and get. And if you follow that guide, let's say, you will always have the same result. So for me personally, if I were to really enjoy a game like this and call it deep or whatever, those elements would have to be a lot more randomized and a lot more varied in variables.
Okay.
Like, for example, like, you find an item, and that item has no other permutations of it at all. It doesn't exist for anyone else at all. But that's not really the case. The items more or less fall within the same ranges. And the thing about it, too, is that you have a lot of... Your character has, like, thousands, let's say, or maybe hundreds, let's say, points, let's call it. Either through every... Like, let's say your item has six stats on it, right?
Okay.
And you have 10 items, let's say, on your character, right? Those stats, you have so many of those stats that it becomes... It's not that difficult to get many of those stats, if that makes sense. Like, if you want your crit chance, you're going to get your crit chance. Like, maybe I'm talking a little bit too hypothetical here or something. It's just... Basically, if you have a guide for this game, and you follow that guide, you'll be able to do the things that other people are doing. It's not that complicated, you know?
Yeah.
It's not that deep. And as far as the early access goes for the game, as much as you're gonna make fun of me, and I think you're right in making fun of me for like buying early access and playing early access, like that's fine. But
was it worth it?
I'll agree, it's FOMO. It's completely FOMO. There's no other reason to engage with this early on because it's buggy.
The fear of missing out. That's
buggy.
A strange way to put it.
It's buggy. There's a lot of shit that's like not fun, not balanced, not interesting. It feels kind of limited for how long they've been working on this game. It feels really limited right now. But yeah, it's just FOMO, dude. What were you gonna say before I?
No, I'm just because usually when I think of games like this, I'm reminded of like the older games from PS2, like those other hack and slash games. But I don't think
those games are fine. Like this is fine as a hack and slash, but like I think people try
I
feel
like this game is a little bit deeper. That's why I feel that this game is a little bit more deeper.
It's not deep. It's just more complex, man. It's not deeper. Like let's say this for example. Like let's say we have two problems, right? And the first problem is I have two doors, right? And the problem is what is 1 plus 1? And door on the left says 2, and a door on the right says 3. So you don't have to think about this very long, right? You just pick the door on the left, right?
Yeah.
So let's say another problem. Let's say I have another equation, two equations now, but they're very complex equations. That is essentially this game. Which one do you pick?
Say it again. You confused me. Say it again. I apologize.
So the second problem.
Okay, the second problem is?
It's another math problem. The first one was 1 plus 1. The second one is a much longer equation. Right? It's a much more complicated equation. You've got two possible answers, and they're both... Let's say it's the same answers, like 2 and 3 or whatever. But the equation, you can't solve for it, right? So you're just going to pick one, right? You're going to pick which one you think is the best answer, right? That's basically how I would describe this game. It's just very complicated, but it's not really interesting or compelling.
Listen, that was a terrible way to describe this game. I don't know what the fuck you were saying. You confused me in every manner.
Maybe that's how the effect the game should have on you. It should confuse you and be like, okay, I guess.
Listen, when I think of hack and slashes, I mean, obviously the hack and slash is an evolution
as
of
a
the
hack
old
and
school
slash.
beat 'em up game.
It's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's great, probably as a hack and slash.
You completely cut me off, but it's okay. It's okay. No, what I was going to say is that the hack and slash is nothing more than the evolution of the beat 'em up games. You know, I think more of like in a 3D environment. And when I think of like hack and slash games, like I've mentioned this before, like I think of games like what was it, Hunter the Reckoning for the Xbox, Champions of Norath, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance. But obviously that you can't compare any of those games really to what Path of Exile offers or even Diablo offers. Like it's just completely different in terms of like the simplifications. Like that's why I kept pointing out. I felt that there were a little bit more layers of Path of Exile in terms of like the builds that you could create, and you kind of
Yeah,
touched up on that in terms of like
they're
the meta that
there,
everybody
but
kept borrowing from each other.
the layers are there, but like I said, they're like it's complex, but it's not. It's just not compelling. Like the way you engage with the game is not too dissimilar from other characters. Like another way to put it would be like imagine if this guy right here he's doing blue spells, another character would be doing purple ones. But like the way they engage with the game is not different. Does that make sense? Is that a better example maybe?
Kinda.
And like there's a lot of math and planning and luck and like behind all that, changing from blue to purple, let's say. But on a fundamental level, the game is the same. The game has not really changed.
No, the game hasn't changed at all.
You don't really play the game in a different manner.
It's just different skill sets, I'm guessing, right?
It's just different ways to like deal your damage, defend against damage, multiply your damage, different parameters of the moves, like more like a bigger radius or more projectiles or faster, it's stuff like that really. But it's fun. It's fun from like a RPG player perspective, like I get +1 lightning on this and upgrade my skill. Like from that perspective, it's interesting and it's cool and it's fun. I'm just saying,
that's why,
like personally,
I just wanted to quickly point something out. Like how do the elements work? Like I don't want you to go on your whole little rant and everything. Like
the elements,
because I'm seeing thunder, I'm
cold
seeing
will freeze,
fire.
lightning will shock, fire will ignite, and chaos will poison. That's like the basics of it.
Are there any good uses for it?
Oh yeah, like you see here, he's freezing the enemies. Like only cold damage will really freeze, or you could stun with physical damage, and you could stun and freeze, which is what the character I'm playing right now is doing.
Yeah. Because that's one thing I do like when they do make use of the elements, and it does add that layer of depth in the game, where it's just like, okay, like some of the attacks that I'll receive from this enemy is probably going to do maybe 2 times as much, maybe more. Maybe I need a different armor. Things of that nature is what I'm constantly thinking of. But I've said it before. This game is nothing more than fucking mouth readers. You guys just go around and you just click on everything all day. A bunch of visual ecstasy. All these things are happening on the screen. All the rockets, the flashes and everything. And that's why the game never really interested me.
What's
I
interesting?
like the simple hack and slash.
You know what's interesting is
I
that
use my meter.
You know how we play fighting games, right?
Yeah.
And playing fighting games makes us better at other games.
Yes, of course. I can see that.
I don't really think you get that overlap from this game. Maybe the second game because they have more action elements. But like the first game, probably zero overlap with other things. As far as like gameplay, let's call it dexterity or maybe reaction speed or something. Like certainly your planning or your ability to follow plans maybe. Or maybe your ability to discern what's happening visually. I don't know. It's a simple game.
So sure.
It's a simple game that's made complex by its systems. And that's not to say it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah. But the game should be better.
Like the bosses, I'm having a lot of fun fighting the bosses.
But is it a good game though? Was the $30 worth
fine.
it? Was the $30 justified? Like that's the question. Was the $35 justified?
If I can give you another non-answer, no. For me, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it was worth it. Is this a free game? Didn't you just fucking pay for a free game? You fucking idiot. Ladies and gentlemen.
Full disclosure, I've paid like $340 to this company since 2012.
You've donated
for
over
a free game. No, not over 500.
Free game. I'm rounding
almost,
it up. I'm
almost
round it
400. Round it up that
We're
way.
gonna add an extra $100, over 500. All right, we're gonna round it up.
What have I given them in terms of time? I have no idea.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I mean, you're an idiot. Why would you even waste your time playing this fucking game?
FOMO. I
You
told
know?
you it's FOMO.
Oh, but why? Why? I'm so.
It's just FOMO. You know, they've been teasing this fucking game for like 5 years, and people have been waiting for it. And it's like, well, all right, is this shit any good that they've been working on for so long? And it's like, it's all right. Like, it's funny, I've been playing this, and like, there's a lot of cool visual things happening on the screen. Like, there's a lot of cool transitions, and the art team definitely spent a lot of time on it. And it's just lost on me. Like, I don't even care about it.
Oh, that's funny.
And maybe it's like because they've been teasing this for so long, and I think that's the main thing. They've been teasing it for so long that it's just like, yeah, okay, I've seen all this already. And this is kind of the problem with this company. And that's not necessarily a problem in terms of how they operate, because that's how they get their money, is by, you know, convincing people to donate and support their work, you know. But it's a problem in terms of, I guess it's a me problem, appreciating the art that they put in the game.
Oh, so you don't appreciate shit. You're a fucking piece of shit. That's what you're telling me, right?
Yeah.
This guy doesn't appreciate anything, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I appreciate things. Things. But, yeah, maybe not.
I mean, so if you were to give, what is the honest, I mean, I know we've been blabbing a lot about nothing concerning this game. What is the honest assessment of this game? You know, would you tell other people to spend the early access, or would you tell them, guys, listen, just wait, you know? Just wait, right? I'm guessing.
If you're like if you're a fan of this stuff, you've already decided.
You know, and this is not too different for me. You know, I spent over, I mean, how much was that version of Street Fighter 6? I think it was like $100. I spent over 100 something. Yeah, and look, I haven't touched the game since. You know, and mind you, I paid for the other DLC. So technically the other DLC, yeah, like I have it. I'm supposed to have the points and everything for it, but yeah, I'm not playing that game, you know? I don't see the purpose of continuing to invest my time in that game. I'm not really getting anything out of it. As I continue to get older, I'm realizing that I want to make more use of my time.
Yeah.
You know, doing other activities. And if I was to play a game, I want it to be at least within an hour or two. I want to limit it.
Yeah.
It's not like before where I was constantly playing games for over 5-6 hours. I've done those sessions. I've done the 24-hour session. I woke up early in the morning and I played for a day straight. I did that before.
You look at the clock and it's like, is the time passed that fast already? It's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're like, what the? It's like, yo, I beat 2 games already. I got to beat this one. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I've done it before.
That's why I don't appreciate.
I did the speed running of games. Like, I did all that already.
That's why I don't appreciate the fact that they've slowed down the campaign for this game. It's just a waste of my time, unfortunately.
You know,
the developers don't care, which is the worst part.
Yeah. Because the idea is just to keep you playing, you know, keep you buying the stuff. That's it. That's all they really care about.
The longer,
you know, you have the season battle pass.
The longer you're in their game, the less time they have to play their competitor's game.
Pretty much, yeah. And we're seeing something similar happen now with a lot of these fighting games. Because at one point, it was pretty much guaranteed that everyone was on Tekken 7. But now, it's a little bit more spread out. Some would say that there are more players on Street Fighter 6, you know, than the other games. But eventually, I believe that's going to change. And I think people are going to slowly start dropping these games. Like, I understand there's $1 million incentive, but that alone, if these games do not provide an honest incentive to keep playing, you know, or if the game's not fun, that's it. This is done. This whole season battle pass stuff, like this is becoming old now. This is old news. And I understand that people want this to be the future of gaming, you know, and they're saying that you can't kill the beast. Well, look what's happening to the American gaming industry right now, all right? It's dying. Everyone is noticing it, all right? We can't even deny it anymore.
I mean, it's for the best, honestly. I don't think the direction that a lot of these developers are going right now, like if it keeps going in this direction where they just waste more and more people's time and they provide like the bare minimum in terms of like gameplay elements, and they just like dry you, they like suck you dry of your time. It's like a succubus, these games.
Yeah.
They don't provide anything for you really. You think you're getting something out of it, but in reality, your time is being wasted, and you think that's valuable when you're playing it. Sometimes it's like, oh, I got this thing. Oh, I unlocked this. I got this reward. It's like, yeah, but how much of your fucking week has gone by? What have you done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even if you're like a 9 to 5 guy and you go to work, you got a family, like you could learn something. You could learn, I don't know, fishing, something productive. You learn how to cook.
Someone pointed that out with the current Grand Theft Auto Online. They're saying that I remember when Grand Theft Auto 4 first had its online, it was just fun. Everybody was just running around, just doing stupid shit. That was it. Now, you got to do like 20 missions just to get enough money to buy the $1 million car or whatever. Just to show off in the lobby and
you gotta log
do
in
the heights.
And in order to get your tickets,
you gotta log in.
To get your tickets to do your heist,
God.
you gotta do racing missions. And in order to get your racing mission tickets, you gotta pay some NPC on the other side of town to unlock them. And they do all these little things where you're like, oh, you gotta do this, and then you gotta do this. They put you on these little chores, and it makes you feel like you're doing something. And then by the time you realize you spent like 40 minutes doing all these little chores in your game. Meanwhile, you could have beaten all of Demon Souls in those 40 minutes.
And it's funny that you're mentioning that now, and we might have to segue into that and maybe talk about it briefly, but what's going on with Grand Theft Auto 6? Look at the gaming industry today. Look at the political environment that we're in today. Look at the jokes that were made. Yeah, but let's be honest here. Look at the crude humor that was a strong element in Grand Theft Auto 3, and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Some of those jokes, can that even be said today? Who is the audience for Grand Theft Auto 6 is what I'm trying to say.
Can you confirm with me what I'm looking at? Is this GTA 6? Is this like a first person game? What am I looking at? Do you know? I don't want to pull up the wrong video.
This is fake, bro. You're watching a bunch of fake videos.
Well, you type in the most popular thing, and of course, it's like most of it's gonna be fucking fake, dude. So I don't know.
You want to go to Rockstar? Go to Rockstar's official page first of all.
There you go. But they haven't really.
Yeah, there we go.
The last one I see is like a fucking. I guess we'll just loop this 30-second video for the next 5 minutes. Keep talking.
So, what I'm saying is that because like
wow, this looks like ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, we just finished speaking about Path of Exile.
This is GTA Online. Sorry, this is GTA 6.
And we were asking and I was asking myself, what was the purpose of re-releasing this game? Like, I get it, Path of Exile 1. Now you have Path of Exile 2. You're forcing people to pay $30 to get it early access, but it's the same fucking game. Nothing's really changed. What, a new skin, new graphical updates?
It tweaks some numbers, and now you have to press the roll. You have to press the roll button now.
That's cute and all. Let's go back to 2001 when Grand Theft Auto 3 first got released. All right. They knew very well who their demographic was, the audience that they were trying to capture. What they didn't bank on, all right, was making everybody fall in love with 80s music when Vice City came out. Like, that's the honest truth. Like, and that's the greatest mistake that they made. Like, Rockstar has admitted that they did not think that people were going to fall in love with the 80s music that much. That was just they just wanted that to be like the background music for the scenery.
Why did they fuck up? What was that a fuck up of?
No, because I mean, Vice City's nothing more than a cheap story of Scarface. Some of the other casino movies and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
is that they were mentioning they didn't think that because you gotta remember when people think of those songs now that were on Vice City, people don't identify the artist. No, they identified it with Vice City. Yo, that's the song from Vice City.
Yeah, I mean that happens.
You know, and it happens a lot. Grand Theft Auto 3 was the only one I think that had an original soundtrack because of rappers like Agallah, Sean Price, some of the original techno house music, some of the rave music. Yeah, I think some
Oh
of that
yeah,
stuff was
yeah.
original.
Right.
You know, Vice City is like when they got the license stuff, and then obviously San Andreas is like when they really went, mainstream, and they had like Dr. Dre, they had Game, they had all the other rappers working in the project with them, Snoop Dogg, and even San Andreas, it was obvious the audience that Rockstar wanted to capture with that game. The whole West Coast feel. I mean, obviously, Grand Theft Auto 3 was done in New York. Like that's what Liberty City is based off, New York City. So they naturally they wanted to do the West Coast, but they knew what audience they wanted to capture and really make those sales. You know, so
Yeah.
when you look at Grand Theft Auto 6, now, who the fuck is this game for? No disrespect. Like I'm
Florida
not trying to
man.
disrespect no one.
Well,
And I have one.
I think it's for the
And let me
Zoomers.
say this.
Really,
No,
when I look at this,
and I'm
this is
happy
very
you
much.
pointed that out because I have one friend
Yeah.
that's from Florida, and he told me like, "Yo, my college years was a little crazy like that. Like some of the stuff that they showed in the trailer, like, yeah, it kind of reminded me of my college years. So I am looking forward to the game, but I'm being realistic. I know it's not going to be what I grew up with.
Is that
But
what
it
he
was
said?
like, oh, yeah, no, yeah, he told me straight up. Because you gotta understand, it's Grand Theft Auto was a naughty game. We were children playing that game.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we had a generation of kids watching South Park. Okay, like
Yeah.
just to give people an idea, of how it
Yeah.
was. Now,
I'm sure it'll be
who
like
is this
this.
game really for?
I'm sure there'll be a lot of, people under 18 playing this for sure.
Well, I don't believe that to be the case because there was an article released recently
Oh
where
boy.
Rockstars was talking about saying that they actually pulled back on the homophobic jokes and the crude humor. And then somebody posted up a picture of Rockstar's development team.
Oh.
And I'm not going to comment on those individuals. Let's just leave it at that.
Hold on, I got a video for that.
I'm not commenting on it. Like, they showed. And
Hold on,
listen.
I gotta mute. Oh, it's muted already. Here we go.
Oh yeah, you know what that means. You know what that means. Yeah. You know what that means. All right.
Good old Sopranos clip. Never fails.
Yeah,
Did I
I'm
lose you?
trying to find. No, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm trying to find the article now where they were talking about how they didn't want to have so much of the
I mean, I don't think that's
crude
gonna.
humor on it.
You still got a lot of drugs, violence, sex, and things like that.
Yeah,
As far as like a younger audience is concerned, yeah, they're still gonna get their kicks or whatever from playing and whatever.
there's something cartoonish that I love about the old Grand Theft Auto games, and I hate the
Yeah.
realism that we're going for now.
Oh, you love the
To me,
realism?
I hate the realism. That's always been my biggest issue, especially in the art direction. Because I mean, people, Grand Theft Auto 5 was a fucking ugly game. Like I keep trying to explain this to people.
Yeah.
Looking back, it's an ugly game. It's very fucking ugly. It's hideous.
Yeah.
It's no wonder they went extra hard for Red Dead Redemption 2. Like nobody remembers Grand Theft Auto. Nobody gives a fuck. It's all about Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm just concerned about this game. I don't think that it's gonna. I'm
I'm not
scared
concerned.
that I'm scared that the crypto rumors of the games are true. That there's going to be some type of crypto market within the game. I'm afraid of that.
Oh, that like
I'm
type
afraid.
of like the Facebook. What was the Facebook thing called? What was it,
I forgot.
Second Life kind of thing.
Yeah, Second Life kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be able to buy property in GTA 6
I'm afraid
with
of
real
that.
money.
I'm afraid.
I mean, I imagine they're gonna expand upon whatever the fuck like shit GTA 5 got up to with their fucking like monetization, which I have no idea what it is, but I'm sure it's fucking like degenerate shit.
And it's crazy because people forget that Rockstar's originally planned to sell Grand Theft Auto Online as a standalone project. The Grand Theft Auto that we know on Grand Theft Auto 5 is not what they originally planned. Whatever, what was it? The beta, that the online beta that was on Grand Theft Auto 5, they said, fuck it, we're making enough money on it, we're going to continue to monetize on it, and whatever standalone project that they had, they just canceled it. They just nipped it. And apparently it was going to be a completely original game with a storyline and everything, but you would log into the server, obviously, and then play with everyone else. But I guess it was too passionate for them. Maybe we'll see it in the PS7. You know, because maybe that will be the only game on the Sony PlayStation 7.
Spectacular.
Oh my god, this fucking... Oh, I gotta mute this tab. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Not doing anything wrong. I'm just heartbroken. You know what Grand Theft Auto's become. I don't think it's going to be a good game, and I'm going to be very happy if Rockstar forces me to eat my words. I'm going to be happy. I'll gladly eat that sandwich. You know, and somehow the game turns into the next masterpiece. Like this is finally Rockstar's magnum opus. You know, but I don't think so at all. You know, I am not hopeful at all with this game. No. So what they're saying now is that Grand Theft Auto 6 missed its planned release date, so industry anticipates delay to 2026. We're going to have to wait another year for the anticipated game of Grand Theft Auto 6. You know, like how many games actually, like, Jesus Christ, it's December. Did you remember December as a kid? Did you remember all the games that were being released in December? All the parents that were crying, talking about, I need to waste how much fucking money? Because he's asking for all these games on the Game Boy, the Xbox, the game. Do you remember that time period? Do you remember that? What is the holiday roadmap for 2024? Absolutely nothing. What, a pair of Jordans?
You buy the Switch 2.
What Switch to it? Shit ain't come out yet.
You buy the PS5 Pro.
You know what's the game?
Oh, we didn't even talk about Marvel Rivals.
What's the toy? Marvel Rivals? Oh, the cheap Chinese knockoff that looks way better than Overwatch 2, and that they already made Rule 34 products of all the characters of, you know?
I'm sure that already exists though, doesn't it? Marvel's been around a long time. Hold on, there was an I think it was an Overwatch developer who got mad at the damn it, the Marvel Rivals things.
Why?
This is a rumor I heard. Fuck. Keep talking that. I'm just looking for shit.
No, you're fine. Yeah, they're. Listen, I don't know what to expect from this game. Marvel Rivals, nothing more than Overwatch, nothing more than Team Fortress 2. They need to go back to Team Fortress 2, man. When are they gonna update that game and get it fixed? You know, just do part 3 already. You know, just give us part 3. But Gabe Newell, the warlord himself, will not give us that product. Yeah, I mean, Marvel Rivals looks cool. It's cute. I like the art style. That's the main thing I kept emphasizing on. I like the art style.
The shader that they use. I don't like the I think the animations are subpar, and I think
a little rough, yeah.
The character designs are shit.
I like how they did Magneto, Old Man Magneto.
Oh, I didn't really see him.
Yeah, they made Old Man Magneto. I like how they redid Iron Fist. That one was pretty cool. To take on Black Panther, because you know they have like different costumes that they have. So they have like this one costume for Black Panther that's based on the Hunter. It's really cool. I really like it a lot, especially how they animated it. Like oh man, like I'm kind of pissed, you know, that he's not in the Marvel games, like in the Marvel fighting games. Like it's not fair. It's not fucking fair, man. Oh, that's the Blizzard guy crying?
Hold on, I'm looking for it right now. The people can't see what I'm looking up right now. I'm looking for the.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll continue to talk about Marvel. I mean, I like the design that they have around Venom. I think we'll post up some pictures of it later on. Let's see, who are the characters in Marvel Rivals? They have was it Jeff the Land Shark? That's the one that everybody keeps crying about, I believe.
Well,
Let's see, you got
the little
Venom.
shark dude.
Yeah, the little shark dude. Yeah, that's the one everybody's pissed off about. Cloak and Dagger, I heard, is really broken, apparently. Doctor Strange is really cool. Yeah, I really like the design that they did for Iron Fist. Like, I really like this right here. Like, this is really cool. This is a nice take on it.
Do you like the Punisher design with the fake skull on his chest?
No, I didn't see it. Let me look at it now. I'm sorry.
I'll try to fucking.
I don't see the Punisher one. It's probably not here. I probably don't see it. Oh, they have Adam Warlock himself, which is cool. Oh, I actually like this drawing of him. This is nice.
I hate Twitter. You go to look for something on Twitter and it's like you had to have screen capped it or some shit. You'll never fucking find it. It's just buried under a whole bunch of fucking bullshit.
I mean, I understand why Overwatch would be pissed because I keep telling people you can't. I mean, these Marvel characters have already been established. You have to be an idiot to ruin these characters, all right? You have to be a complete idiot to fuck it up. You know, they're giving everything on a silver platter. All you have to do is figure out and how to make it fun. That's it. All right. And this is what they did. They took the powers of these characters and they made it fun. You know, people are having fun right now. They're enjoying the visual ecstasy.
All right, let me pull up this tweet from a Mike Ybarra, I guess
Mike Ybarra talking smack
ex
out his
Blizzard
lips.
dev or something. He said, "It looks like Overwatch Marvel Rivals ships tomorrow. Much like Light of the Mortrium, a clear copy of HZD out of China. I mean, even the character name Widowmaker in Overwatch versus Black Widow in Marvel Rivals, LOL. It's all the same." This guy doesn't know that Black Widow is an established character.
He's an idiot.
I mean, I can't blame the old man for not knowing a thing.
What do you mean? He's an old man.
If this man was your grandfather, you'd be like, "Grandpa, you know Black Widow's established character, right?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny when you look at
in the basement.
When you do look at Marvel Rivals, they did something that's very much in line with Overwatch, which is, and this is not anything crazy. I'm not bearing the lead here. This is very simple. Let me see.
What about Penny Parker? You don't like Penny Parker?
It's the UI. The UI screams Overwatch. When I look at the UI, I'm like, that looks like Overwatch UI.
I mean,
like everything about it.
How much more simplistic? I mean, guys,
well, no, it's like the shape of the bars, the colors. They got blue versus orange. These little segments in that bar down there. The way the UI on the right is done. It's almost one for. Let me pull up Overwatch.
You want to know why? Because good artists copy. Great artists, they steal. There's nothing wrong with stealing.
No, but if you want,
and they remix. It's all about the remix, baby.
If you want the Overwatch audience, what do? You try to make them. You try to give them a new home. Maybe I'm exaggerating here with the UI elements, but I don't know. That's the way I see it.
Show me some gameplay of this game.
Which one?
Show me Penny Parker of the Marvel Rivals. Let's do some analysis. Let's see if the games actually look alike.
Spider-Man shooting his gun. Oh my god! Using the drive rush here to get in.
And I'm assuming that you play this game with mouse and keyboard or controller.
Mouse and keyboard, controller, whatever.
You can use an arcade stick to play this game, I'm guessing.
Probably not.
Probably.
Maybe if you play something really dumb and easy, I don't know.
Oh my god! All right, so I'm seeing he's doing his web slinging.
I can't shit on this game. I'm not going to shit on this game. I'm not gonna play this game but I'm gonna say like Overwatch fucked up big time, multiple fucking times. They released their fucking game. It was fun, and they were like, you know what? We gotta nerf everything. And right out of the bat, right out of the early access like weekend, whatever the fuck it was, where I played like an insane amount of that fucking game, that first weekend, and I got to like one of the top fucking players or whatever. They fucked up because they were like, all right, thanks for playing our game. We're gonna nerf everything, and then they started nerfing shit. And they're like, oh, okay, I guess the game is gonna be like shitty and not interesting. They start nerfing
Those are
shit.
bad development decisions.
And then like months later, they start nerfing more shit and start talking about like competitive. Oh, well, we thought that our game, this was like a really not competitive type of thing, so we added another thing
they
here.
messed up.
And they started making the game real fucking slow and fucking tanky and focusing on the fucking objectives and all this. It's like, make your game fun, you dumb fuck. What are you doing?
That's what I wanted to point out. Like this drawing or this take of Psylocke is so fucking cool.
I thought you were gonna say sexy, but okay.
No, like I mean, of course it's sexy. It's Psylocke. Come on.
I got the Psylocke skin in Fortnite, bro. Like I need this.
Betsy, baby, come on. This costume right here, bro. At least for me.
I was like the ninja one.
I'm hoping that Capcom. Yeah, that's the one I like. You want to know why?
I prefer the original one.
Nah, I like that one right there. I actually like that one a lot.
It just looks like a generic. It just looks like a generic video game character skin. Is this from a comic?
Because she actually has her sword. That's why. Because she actually uses it at one point. That's what I'm saying. If they make a version of her where she uses her sword and the kunai and she has the side power, that would be awesome. Capcom, they're not listening, but if you're listening, Capcom, come on. All right.
I got my Fortnite Psylocke, bro. Fuck off.
Oh, my Fortnite waifu Psylocke. Yes.
I got Rogue too.
Oh, they got Rogue in Fortnite?
Yeah.
I might have to buy Fortnite now and play Rogue.
The Rogue one's actually really nice. And she has like a glowing X. She has like a glowing X that goes on her back. Oh, there it is.
You know what's so funny? Why is her butt big here, but in the cartoon her butt is small?
Yeah, that's why I bought it, dude. Third person game? You know it.
What's going on here? They said, "Oh, nobody cares about Rogue's butt." You know, there's a reason why she's flat in the cartoon.
Sorry, here's $10 for including Rogue's butt. Thanks.
But yeah,
yeah, nobody cares, huh?
Yeah, nobody cares.
I bet you'd like my $10, huh, Marvel? You fucks.
Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Who's the product for? Who are they aiming the products for? That's my question from now on. Who's this product for?
Well, let's be real.
Who's the demographic?
Let's be real. A large majority of gamers, they want to see a sexy character. Sexy man, sexy woman, some cleavage, some abteculars on the men. That's what people want to see. They don't want to see some fat Concord fucking slob rolling around. Fuck out of here.
I want to see the Blob and Marvel's rolling around.
You know, it's different. If some people, they want to be the weird creepy guy. They want to be the Arbiter from Halo. They like that stuff. But you gotta have your sexy Master Chief in there too. You gotta have that dynamic. That's why Concord failed. Man. That's why Concord's a piece of shit. The characters
that game
are
was
ugly.
Going to be a classic. That
game
was
of the
going to
year,
be Star Wars of Sony.
Concord, had it not been for its racist detractors.
It would have been a certified classic.
I don't like this about Hulk, that he transforms into Bruce. I prefer if he was just always Hulk, you know?
Yeah, he should always just be Hulk. That's it. When he dies, he turns into Bruce Banner. Other than that, no.
Well, he does turn into him when he dies or whatever. And then he also has like Giga Hulk or whatever. Because you know what it is? It's another Overwatch thing for him. Because there's a character called Diva, that she's in a mech, and when you kill her, she comes out of the mech, but she's invulnerable for some time during the transformation. So that's kind of the same thing they're going for here, I think. There's a lot of nods to Overwatch and a lot of stuff like that. Hopefully they just keep the game fun, man. They don't go this stupid Jeff Kaplan we gotta balance everything. We gotta balance it for fucking esports. Like no one gives a fuck about your esports. If your game gets picked up by competitive players, that's it. That's all you don't have to do anything. They're gonna handle everything. Maybe they'll ask for like one thing. Maybe. Like I'm tired of this fucking like what is it, Squirrel Girl? What the fuck?
Yeah, Squirrel Girl's in this game. No, I'm happy. Like
the furries got their fix too. You see?
Listen, I'm happy with this game.
You can't hate on this game. You can't hate on this game.
What a lot of people don't know is that they wanted to put Squirrel Girl in the original Marvel 3 lineup, but Marvel voted against it. So Capcom was a little pissed. Oh, this guy, fucking asshole here. No, I want to see her in a fighting game. Come on, she has cool powers.
Oh, I said based.
All right. Based? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going against the vote. Sorry.
Based.
Yeah. I got very emotional. Nah, because I wanted to see her, bro. That'd have been mad cool. They had Squirrel Girl's a fighting game character.
Rocket Raccoon, and Felicia.
Yeah, that'd been awesome. Come on, man. What the
That's
fuck?
my team. I play Team Furry.
Play Team Furry.
Don't get better than this. But no, you can't hate. I can't hate on this game. You know, I'm not gonna play it. I think it's slop. I don't care. I've had my Overwatch fix already in the past. Before they nerfed everything. But I'm not gonna hate on this game.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't see a reason to hate on this game.
Hopefully they keep it fun.
They made use of the Marvel license. That's it. This is what you're supposed to. This is where I think
it's a playground.
Marvel
Look at it.
And Square Enix fucked up when they came up with that game. And I don't think Square Enix and it had any real direction for that Marvel game either. You know, this was fine right here. If they would have figured something out like this would have been cool.
Just keep it fun. I swear to God.
Yeah, just keep it fun. That's it.
Someone in the dev team is gonna be like, we need to make it balanced for esports, and then everything is fucking done. It's a dub.
Look at Doctor Strange. Bolts of Baltic. Magamoto. Packers of the
Magamoto.
He's just doing everything right now. He's doing everything right now. Magamoto. Packers of the Knock.
Why isn't he floating? He should be floating like Zenyatta.
He's doing everything right now.
He should be doing the Zenyatta float.
He's doing everything right now. Nah, Doctor Strange is really cool in this game. I'm actually a little excited. Like, this is really cool. Like, I keep explaining, you can't fuck up the Marvel license. It's so easy. It's easy. Even if Marvel was pulling your leg, it can't be that hard to fuck up. Jesus Christ.
W for Marvel, you know. Imagine if this game. I'm gonna say 4 to 6
years.
Yeah.
You think it was already in development that long?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so if that's the case, could it be a
maybe
possibility
even leaning towards 6, to be honest.
6 years in development already. So maybe during Corona, maybe before that, could there be a possibility that maybe this was going to be an Overwatch killer? The original assets got pushed aside and somehow they were able to acquire the Marvel license and work on those characters at least, or at least those properties, if that makes sense.
Well, it's funny
because you're saying 6 years right now. All right,
it's funny you could
fuck the elements and all that. Like those attacks, you can already have that animated, but at the end of the day, you still need the licensing to even, put anything out.
It's funny you could do a lot of stuff just by making the assets and having them available, and then just deciding.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Yes,
deciding what to do later.
Yes, they already had the assets on the side. They already had original characters just in case. And once they was able to acquire the license, they said, "Fuck it, just slap everything Marvel." Like that to me makes way more sense. Like, yes, I agree. If that's the case, yes, like the 6 year time frame makes a lot more sense. Because they had to be fighting other companies to acquire the Marvel license. What other games were released within that time frame? I think Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 had just come out for the Nintendo Switch. What was it? The game that Square Enix released, and I think a couple of other ones. Well, what was it? Spider-Man with Sony.
What sucks about
they were able to get the license.
This whole FPS battle royale third-person shooter market right now is that all these games are free, so that's the only place they can compete with each other. is this free marketplace. Because if your shooter game is not free, nobody's really gonna play it. Like they'll just get on Fortnite, they'll just get on whatever other free shooter game exists. Like no one's paying. If you had like set this game to be $60, like it probably would have died, maybe.
I mean, everything is a team-based shooter now. You know, I mean, you could solo in Fortnite, but it's still a team-based shooter. You could probably solo in this game.
Is horrible. No, I don't think you
but
can
I know
solo in
people
this
that
game.
have done it.
You're gonna queue up with people.
No, but what I mean by that is like you're not gonna play with like your friends. You know, you're gonna play with like four other strangers.
You could do that, yeah. Or is it 6? Is it 5 people or 6?
It's 6v6. If I'm not mistaken. How many people are there? Yeah, it looks like 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who knows?
5.
Oh, look at him swinging around.
6v6.
See, look, that's fun, man. That's what Overwatch was at first. It was fun. It was like this wacky thing going on. Sometimes you get mad, but it was just a wacky, fun game. Then they were like, "What? You could destroy shit? What the fuck?" Oh,
That's actually awesome.
yeah, that adds some dev time.
You can destroy the environments. Yeah.
That's some dev time added.
But no, this is what I'm saying. The fact that there's environmentals that can be destroyed in this game. You pointed out that. So it's like you said, it's possible that as they were waiting for the license, they were already working on everything. All the environments destructions, all the character animations, all the assets. You know,
I like how Cap is just blocking.
Everything was in the background.
Captain
That's
America
OP.
is just blocking.
Captain America could just block with his shield. That's OP. That's mad OP. You put Captain America in front to push lanes.
Well, yeah, that's
OD.
That's the Overwatch thing, man. This is all like
That's
Overwatch
OD, bro.
stuff.
That shows that they were really thinking. They was like, okay, Captain America has the shield. How do we really make use of it in this gaming environment? And they were thinking, you know. I mean, Captain America's still human at the end of the day.
Look at that!
the
Look at that
shield-
swing! Look at that swing! Don't you want to swing around as Venom? We're kind of sucking this game's dick for a while, you know. I think we'll end it here.
All right, we'll end it here.
Path
We're
of
gonna move
Exile
on to
bad, Marvel Rivals good.
All right, yeah. I'm done with that.
GTA bad too. GTA bad.
Well, hopefully not.
PoE
Hopefully not.
bad. I'm getting hungry. But yeah,
All right, I just wanted to know that.
sorry for the 2-week hiatus. Been busy, and then I
they
got
don't
sick.
care.
They don't care. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to comment. Who's your favorite Marvel rival who's in GTA 6 that exists as a skill in PoE? Let us know.
Okay.
Let's leave them with a nice sound. Which one should we pick today? Do we have any Marvel ones?
No, I don't.
No, we don't.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. I got the picture. All right, that's cool.
Of course.
See you later, guys.
All right, GG's.